Hi, I'm Kirsty Meakin from No Nails. In this video, we are going to do a Christmas tree inspired design, but not any normal Christmas tree inspired design. We're going to do a nail inspired by my Christmas tree. And my Christmas tree has things like this on. This goes on the top of my Christmas tree. Isn't she gorgeous? So last year you may have known I was hunting high and low for unicorn decorations. Sadly couldn't find any. So, but this year we did it, didn't we? Yeah, we got unicorns, didn't we? Yeah. I'm excited! I have things like this on as well. Glass bauble with a little unicorn inside. Oh my God. It's just amazing. I just love it. So cute. So the colour scheme is kind of like this. So I have things like this on as well. I'm allergic to feathers, so I can't really touch them. But they look so nice. So it's like a rose gold kind of pinky theme that we've got going on with the tree. So we're going to work with that and we're going to make it snowy. My tree's got snow on it as well, real obviously, because it's that cold in Stoke-on-Trent. So we're going to put a bit of snow, we're going to work with these soft colours and do an alternative unicorn Christmas nail. So I'm going to work on a tip. I'm going to break everything down, show you step by step. I'm going to lay a background down first. So I have some gorgeous colours here. Check them out. They are a bit beautiful. And these are the numbers to the colours. They may have names. If you were doing this on a natural nail, you would need to put on a base coat first, but because we're using a tip, we don't need to. Oh, just look at that. Oh, I'm in love with that already. That's a JJ colour, that, isn't it? JJ would love this colour. And then while that one's wet, I'm going to feed a little bit of this other colour into it, just to make it even more interesting, a little bit different. I'm going to pop that into the lamp. We just need one layer of that. I'm going to top coat that with the Urban Graffiti top coat. And then we're going to cure that. I might even put this nail on my Christmas tree.
I think you should put them all on your Christmas tree.
But this one will just go
This
perfectly.
one will fit, yeah.
Oh, I think I need to do that. So we've got our background sorted, and we're going to use some warm beige, and we're going to use shell as well, because I think those colours will match her beautifully. We're going to map it out first. I'm going to use shell. So we like to map it out first. I say we, I like to map things out a little bit first with a wet bead, so I know where everything's going. I can get the composition right. And I'm going to take that off because I want to move it further down. Good thing about working on a nice shiny surface is you can do that. So it's going to be a little bit further down here. And the neck will come along here. So you can see we've mapped it out. Now we're going to start to add dimension to it. It'll take a lot of patting and pressing to get everything just like you want it. I'm going to open this part out here for an eye. And I'm going to start the snout. Is it called a snout?
No.
What's it called? A nose? Nose and mouth area?
I don't know.
I think we've had this discussion before.
It was about a bear though.
It was a snout then, for a bear.
I think so. No, it was a muzzle.
A muzzle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a muzzle with a horse. Oh, it's not a horse. Unicorn. God. How dare I insult the unicorn by calling it a horse? So you really want to define that eye socket. Then we're going to do the nostrils. So you're going to add a bead to the end, feather it out, so brush it back so it all joins really nice. It's quite square on the end. And then we can see this nostril here, and a little bit of that one there. Then we're going to add a little bead here, which will be like the bottom lip of her mouth. You want to keep them separate so you keep that definition. So you can always run the brush across like that just to keep that defined. Okay, so we need some ears as well. I'm going to add some thickness to her neck now to make this 3D and not just a little bit of acrylic. Add some dimension. With the warm beige, I'm going to add a little bit of definition around the nostrils. We have a slight difference of colour. Maybe do the same on the ears as well. I'm going to use a bit of the warm beige over the top of her eye as well, which will sort of highlight a little bit. And down the sides of her snout, muzzle, whatever. What are we calling this? We haven't figured this out, have we? I'm going to get a little bit of white. So a bit of white acrylic. Feed that into her eye socket. It's easier to do the socket and then just fill it. And the eye does look like it's actually sat inside. Rather than protruding outside. And then for her mane, we are going to use soft pastel peach. I'm going to start down here first. Pull the brush through to create the texture for the hair. I'm going to continue this hair, well, mane, all the way down here. So you want it to sort of wave down. So we need some of her mane coming over here now. Don't forget to leave space for the horn. What I'm going to do now is get some clear acrylic. I'm going to place that where her horn is going, because we're using a crystal for her horn.
Because why not?
Why not? Super sparkly. We're going to put a little bit of hair around the horn. So you can't really see the connection. So you're hiding the connection with the hair. You can't see where the join of the stone is. Oh, I like it. We need to paint her eye in. What I'm going to do is do a basic eye. So we're going to use a brown coloured paint. This is burnt sienna. So I've just watered down some of the brown and added some eyelashes. She's got to have some fab eyelashes going on, I think. I'm going to add a little bit of the brown into her nostrils, just to define them, and a tiny bit along by her mouth. Right, to make this more Christmassy, because, you know, I have unicorns on my Christmas tree, and my Christmas tree has snow on it, we're going to add some snow. And I do love doing a bit of snow, We're going to use some Snow White from the Urban Graffiti gel polish range and a detailing brush. And we're going to add some snow as if it's gathered across the top of this nail. There's no right or wrong way to do that. Just make it more, you know, irregular. It will look best. And then we're going to do some little snowflakes falling down, because it does snow where the unicorns live.
So where do unicorns live?
In the land of unicorns. Duh. If you've not been there, if you've not had an invite. Right, what we're going to do now is we are going to make it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. All over the nail with the white acrylic. Tap off the excess. And then we're going to pop that into the lamp. Now you're going to dust off the excess and wipe her face a little bit. So to seal the paint, I'm going to go over with brush on glue. And I'm going to do that all over. We don't want to just do it where the eye is, because it would be shinier than the rest. You want it to all match. So I've just put a little white dot there as a reflection. And then what I'm going to do is get some Mega Gloss on the end of a dotting tool. Oh, she's beautiful!
Christmas unicorn.
Yeah. Who said Christmas wasn't meant for unicorns? It was. This is like your daughter. This is your daughter. Do you like her? Do you? Yeah. She's cute. Can you wait to go? No. Shall we put her on the Christmas tree? Yeah. Today, I hope you've enjoyed that video as much as I have. You too can make yourself a unicorn Christmas nail. All the products I've used today will be listed below as always. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and check us out in the next video. See you later. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Do you like how I've put a crown on her head as well? This is like a decoration. And I just give her a little crown. So she's like the queen of the unicorns.